Hello everyone. Myself Tanima and Ruchika have come for mic testing before the program starts. That follows in a few seconds. First, I must say that I'm very excited about this collaborative program. What do you say, Ruchika?
Good morning and namaskar to everyone. Indeed, ma'am, I am too very excited on this concept that the children of the two hemispheres are coming together on this very auspicious day and celebrating this day together.
Thanks, Ruchika. We must hand over the stage to our lovely MCs, Anya and Arushi, for further program. Over to you, Anya and Arushi.
Coronavirus has affected worldwide and many people have lost their lives. Let us observe 1 minute silence to express our sorrow and sadness. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Gurur Sakshat Param Brahma, तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। अर्थात गुरु ब्रह्मा है जो ज्ञान को पैदा करता है, गुरु विष्णु है जो ज्ञान को बनाए रखता है और गुरु शिव है जो ज्ञान के अंधेरे को नष्ट कर देता है। ऐसे गुरु को मैं प्रणाम करती हूँ। माननीय अतिथिगण, आदरणीय शिक्षकगण और मेरे प्रिय मित्रों, सुप्रभात। आज शिक्षक दिवस के शुभ अवसर पर हम अपने प्यारे शिक्षकों के प्रति अपना आभार व्यक्त करने के लिए यहाँ उपस्थित हैं। आज का दिन बहुत खास दिन है। आज हमारे जीवन का निर्माण करने वाले, हमारी बौद्धिक कथा में प्राण भरने वाले और हमारे जीवन पथ का उन्नयन करने वाले हमारे शिक्षकों का आभार करने का दिन है। भौगोलिक विभिन्नताओं के होते हुए भी आज समान भावनाओं के साथ दो भिन्न देशों के दो भिन्न विद्यालय, महावीर सीनियर मॉडल विद्यालय और बंदना कल्चर विद्यालय के विद्यार्थियों ने शिक्षकों की उदारता को नमन करने के लिए एक साथ आकर इस दिन को और भी खास दिन बना दिया है। शिक्षक दिवस शिक्षकों के कठिन परिश्रम और प्रयासों की सराहना करने के लिए एक शानदार अवसर है जिसे वह हमें संवारने में लगाते हैं। शिक्षक हमारे समाज का आधार होते हैं जिसे वह हमें संवारने में भी लगाते हैं तथा हमारे निर्माण भी करते हैं। वे विद्यार्थियों के चरित्र को बनाते हैं और उन्हें भारत के आदर्श नागरिक के आकार में ढालने में महत्वपूर्ण भूमिका भी निभाते हैं। तो प्रत्येक कार्य की शुरुआत से पूर्व उस कार्य की सिद्धि हेतु हम सभी प्रार्थना करते हैं। इसलिए नमस्कार मंत्र के साथ अपने हाथों को जोड़कर आंखें बंद करके अपने सिर को झुकाकर प्रार्थना शुरू करते हैं।
नमो 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 नमो
नमो नमो हरिहन्ताणं 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 नमो नमो सेथाणं नमो नमो आयर्याणं नमो नमो वझायाणं नमो लोये सब साहुणं नमो लोये सब साहुणं ईसो पंच नमोकारो सब पावपणासनो मङ्गलानं च सव्येसि परममः वै मङ्गलं परममः वै मङ्गलं परममः वै मङ्गलम्
Warm greetings to all the worthy dignitaries and our lovely acquaintances. The light of the world, the beacon in the dark, and the hope that gives us strength to survive is our teachers. Today, we all have gathered here to celebrate Teachers' Day. It is a special occasion in our lives, but today it's exceptional. Today, we are going to have an unseen, unheard experience wherein students from different time zones, students from different hemispheres are going to mingle together. In this endeavor, Mahavir Senior Model School, Delhi, India, is collaborating with Bandhana Cultural School, Sydney, Australia. A day kept aside to honor the gifted souls who work every day to make sure that the future is bright for all of us. I would like to thank every teacher who has been our guiding force during the lockdown. You have not only taught us the new way to learn, but have also motivated us. Teachers are our second parents. After parents, teachers take the responsibility of molding a child's character at each and every step. The day is celebrated in the memory of the great teacher, Dr. S. Radhakrishnan. On this day, as a sweet gesture of respect and love, students extend their gifts to their teachers. They convey the importance of their mentors in life with words and speeches. This is an opportunity to pay tribute to our teachers for their selfless efforts. Let us make this special day more memorable by showing gratitude to our teachers. All these students we witness today receiving honors for their talents will grow up to be the responsible citizens of tomorrow. On behalf of Mahavir Senior Model School and Bandhana Cultural School, I would like to cherish each person who is watching us right now. Without you, this would have been of no worth. Let us now welcome the lady known among all of us for her endearing, compassionate, and supportive nature. Now, may I request our Honorable Principal Ma'am, Mrs. Ruchika Sukhija, to grace the occasion with her encouraging words and extend the welcome speech.
Thank you so much, Beta. Greetings and very warm welcome to all our dignitaries, Dr. Chawla, Dr. Tanima, Director of Bandhana Cultural School, my dear teachers, parents, and of course, the rock stars of today, students from all across the globe. Let me begin by wishing all of you, all the teachers, a very, very happy Teachers' Day. The unparalleled resilience, the unprecedented innovativeness, and the never say die spirit displayed by the teachers during this pandemic is truly remarkable. I salute all of you for making a difference in the lives of millions of students. And today, of course, is indeed a memorable day from when two schools from two different hemispheres have joined hands together for celebrating this auspicious occasion. I feel this particular event is an example of true education, where boundaries have been transcended and children from different culture and backgrounds have come together to celebrate their teachers. Believe me, This entire journey of conceiving the program, exchanging ideas, rehearsals with the students, and finally to this day, the outcome has indeed been a very enjoyable one. As Gandhiji said, means are as important as the end. Resonating the same emotion, I feel that our children from both the hemispheres have learned a lot from each other and from this cultural exchange. And equally important is today's presentation, culmination of their and our endless efforts. More than ever, today I want to thank all the teachers and mentors who made this cultural and intercontinental collaboration possible. And no words, no appreciation is sufficient for all the students who have worked with so much of dedication and perseverance. Children, all of you are such fast learners and so very talented. Just keep working hard and you'll be able to make your mark. All the best to each one of you for today's performance. God bless you all. I'm also immensely thankful to Shri Satyabhushan Jainji and Shri S.L. Jainji for making this exchange possible. And whatever I say about Dr. Chawla and Dr. Tanima would not be sufficient. The exemplary and the extraordinary work being done by them is truly inspiring. Ma'am, this journey of 20 days with you has truly been a rewarding one. And we look forward to more such exchanges in our endeavor to keep the children from different continents connected. Thank you so much, everyone, for this beautiful experience. Now over to the commentators for further proceedings. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your motivating words. I am profusely elated to take an opportunity to welcome the enthusiastic, the optimistic Dr. Tanima Banerjee, Director of Bandana Cultural School, Sydney, to shower her blessings upon us.
Thank you, Anya, for a wonderful introduction. Namaskar and hello everyone on this platform today. I feel blessed to have a galaxy of eminent personalities gracing the occasion today. I am thankful to Dr. Abdul Noor, CEO of Kingsford Institute of Australia, Sydney, Professor Ramesh Khambyat, Director of PSS Central Institute of Vocational Education, Bhopal in India, and Professor V.S. Mehrotra, our worthy councillors from Blacktown, Moninderji, Cumberland City Council, Suman Saha, and the Parramatta City Council, Councillor Samir Pandey. Mr. Navneet Anand and Mr. Dev Sidhu are Indian glamour personalities and top business magnates with high social standing. Similarly, Dr. B.S. Agarwal and Dr. Garima Tiwari have made the day memorable by their presence. Profile of our honorable guest covers conventional education and vocational education and the practitioners from various fields, thus establishing India's importance in the new education policy. I'm also thankful to the media persons present today who are always supportive of Bandana Cultural School, Sydney, and Mahavir Senior Model School, New Delhi, a collaborating partner of this program with their coverage in their respective media. ऑस्ट्रेलिया में प्रवासी भारतीय बच्चे यहाँ बहुसांस्कृतिक वातावरण का आनंद ले रहे हैं, लेकिन वे अक्सर भारत की गौरवशाली परंपराओं को याद करते हैं। भारत भी एक बहुसांस्कृतिक समाज है, एक बहुभाषा देश है। भारत में इन समारोहों को अलग तरह से मनाया जाता है। Corona has been harmful to humans, but it has given great strength to humanity to be resilient for a quick recovery and back to everyday living with it consciously. We changed our way of learning and delivering our mentoring online. जबकि हम एक इलेक्ट्रॉनिक वाईफाई कनेक्शन पर निर्भर हैं। इस मानसिक वाइब्स के शिक्षक छात्र कनेक्शन के सही सिंक्रोनाइजेशन की भी आवश्यकता है। इलेक्ट्रॉनिक वाईफाई और मानसिक वाइब्स के बीच तालमेल महत्व रखता है। Now, students from the globe are connecting with the global faculty. BCS interacts with the students in 3 major cities in India, Canada, the USA, and the states of Australia in different time zones at a mutually convenient time. Thus, the teacher's role has changed by the COVID era. Teachers' Day is not only for celebration by the students offering respect to the teachers, but the teachers are re-establishing their bonds with their students and interacting on this day. Keeping the academics out, Australians celebrate Teachers' Day at the end of each academic year to convey thanks to the teacher that the teaching contract for the academic year is over. Also, the Father's Day celebration on this day get higher priority in this Australia culture. Father is also a teacher, but that takes away the teacher-student bonding. मेरी माँ, my mother, मेरी पहली गुरु है, my first mentor. और ये कार्यक्रम उन्हें समर्पित है. I am dedicated this program to her. This function today brings our children closer to Indian system. After accepting my new Karma Bhumi, place of action in Sydney, away from my Janma Bhumi, place of birth, I started a cultural school extending a multi-talents beyond typical academics alone. I felt the need to connect my students in Australia and other countries with students in India to get enriched. The enrichment approach was by interacting with their Indian counterparts to make more friends when face-to-face interaction is restricted. The restrictions on social interaction have shortened global distances for interaction. We have already organized global art competition, children writing motivational stories on productive use of COVID lockdown time. We have made our students participate in international art competitions arranged by different institutions and organizations. We have won several gold, silver, and bronze medals. Our school has also participated with MentorX in the International Student Exchange Program presently. We made talent delivery to students of multiple nationalities in one school in Sydney. The national TV channel has also covered our activities. I am glad to be interacting with a talented team of Mahavir Senior Model School, MSMS New Delhi. I confirm that my students have learned a lot. My students are now better at acting as well. Thanks to all the teachers for preparing the students. Ms. Ruchika and her entire team have coordinated the whole program exceptionally well. Ms. Ruchika got felicitated with Savitribai Phule Samman 2021 yesterday after having received the Best Teachers Award in 2020. We are blessed to be associated with you, Ms. Ruchika. Thanks to Apna Friends channel and PTC for having come forward to carry this message further. A few similar programs in collaborative mode are in the pipeline. I want to thank Dr. YP Chawla ji, who has connected the dots between Vandana and MSMS New Delhi with the help of Mr. Satyabhushan Jain Sahib. We are grateful to them. And but at least we have very much thankful to my all loving students, all the participants who worked really very hard, and all the parents who have worked a lot behind the stage. Thanks for allowing me to express my thoughts. Now I would like to hand over to our MC for further program. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for blessing us. It really means a lot. With joyous hearts, I request the Honorable Dr. Abdul Noor to address the gathering and cast the light of his knowledge upon us. May I invite you to say a few words to enlighten us, sir.
Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to welcome all children and extend my regards to Bandhana Education, especially Dr. Tanima Banerjee. Thank you very much, Dr. Chawla. Last time also you invited me, but because I had another commitment, I couldn't attend the whole program. First of all, I think I'm attending this Teachers' Day program maybe about after 30 years or 25 to 30 years. We used to attend regularly on 5th of September every year. It was a celebration in India. And I must congratulate you, Dr. Tanima, that you organizing and letting people, our students, our children know that what is the meaning of Teachers' Day celebration. When I came to Australia, I did my master's in health services management. In India, we used to call our teacher as a ma'am or sir. And when we call our professor here in university, she said to us, no, you shouldn't be calling us, call us with our name. But in India, still, like we have a very high regards, high respect for our teachers. We respect them as our own parents. And that's what I would like my children, our students, to get familiar about the status of a teacher. Even in Islam, Islam says that you have three parents. One is your own parents, second is your teacher, you have to respect as your own parents, and the third one is your in-laws. I have a training college here in Australia. We have campuses in Sydney, Melbourne, Perth. We have 5 campuses in Sydney, 3 in Melbourne, and 2 in Perth. Next year, Dr. Tanima, we should have a joint venture, and I will ask my team to organize a Teachers' Day program with my students as well, because most of our students, they are from either from India, Pakistan, or Nepal or Philippines, and in those countries as well, still they believe that teachers, they respect their teachers as their own parents. Thank you very much. Finally, I would like to congratulate all of you, and thanks for giving me opportunity. Over to MC now. Thanks a lot.
You have truly motivated us all enough by being an example of light in the darkness. Thank you, sir, and please accept a small gesture of gratitude in the way of a certificate. Please have a certificate on the screen, please.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, sir, for being there. It's my proud privilege to welcome esteemed and inspiring Professor Rajesh Khambayat, who is a strong expertise in technical consultant. Please enlighten us with your kind words, sir.
Good morning, everyone, and also good afternoon. At the outset, allow me to, first of all, thank Vandana's principal and the organization of Vandana School, Cultural School in Sydney, MSM School from New Delhi, all the distinguished organizers of today's event. And let me also acknowledge Shri Chawla ji for connecting with me and requesting me to be part of this wonderful program that we are witnessing today. At the outset, I extend my warm greetings to every one of you on the Teachers' Day. If I am sitting here in this capacity as a joint director, I think this is a tribute to all my teachers, next to my parents. And it is because of them, whatever achievement we have in our life, we could do it. I think we owe a lot to our teachers. And I also join hands with my other, speakers extending their greetings to all of us to be being teacher. I have been teacher for the last 3 decades now. And I was so fortunate that I had a pleasure to, interact with teachers, directors, principals, all the people who are associated with education system across the world because of my engagement with many international organizations. And it gives me rise to highlight that, you all know we are overcoming the COVID-19 situation. Sydney is also, Australia is also one of the country which was severely affected. India is also one country which was severely affected. During COVID-19, you all know schools were closed. And as per one estimate by UNESCO, 1.38 billion students, particularly from school education, have been deeply impacted due to this COVID-19. Like any frontline worker, I strongly believe it was the teachers who were also on the front line to help our students so that their future is not stopped because of COVID pandemic situation, and the learning continuity is maintained throughout their life. This is a time we all going to remember, and particularly students, you are all going to remember that it is a lot of hard work the teachers must have put in behind the screen for ensuring that your future is bright. And I think today is a day we can reciprocate by sending our greetings, remembering their hardship, their contribution for our betterment and better life. Friends, I also would like to highlight, for a country like India or Sydney, the future rests on the foundation is education and skills. So the more investment we do on education and skill, it is going to help our society, to help our economy, and also to bring prosperity in the lives of millions of the people. So I'm very happy that schools is taking such a collaborative effort where, exchanges are also happening, and we also understand this one. My small request to the students particularly will be that, the world of work is changing very fast. The world of work is changing very fast, and it is very important that along with your education, along with your knowledge, skills are going to play a very vital role in your life, particularly employability skills, because world across, employability skills which distinguish a graduate from the normal graduate. So my suggestion to all of you will be today as a teacher will be that let us invest some more time and energy to cultivate the employability skills. In India, we have done many initiatives on bringing employability skill to help the student for their brighter future. And as far as teachers are concerned, my appeal to all the teachers will be that, you are doing a very, very challenging job. My mother, my father was also teaching. So I understand the hardship a teacher has to undergo. To me, teaching is like a roller coaster. It's like an emotional roller coaster. Sometimes you are very happy. Sometimes, you feel down in spite of your good work, in spite of your hard work. The student have not appreciated it. But the show must go on. So, since you have chosen a very important profession, which is a very challenging profession in today's context, that is how I look at it. And I often remember one beautiful quote every day. And I would like to share this with all the young teachers who are listening to me today, is that, a mediocre teacher tells, a good teacher explains, a superior teacher demonstrates, but it is only a great teacher who inspires. I'm sure every one of us wish to see himself or herself as an inspiring teacher. What makes us an inspiring teacher? What are the vital, attributes to become a great teacher? And I consolidate to 3 strong attribute a teacher must possess to become a great teacher in his lifetime. The first attribute I would strongly advocate is the passion. Until and unless you have a passion for teaching profession, you cannot become a great teacher. The second important attributes I strongly advocate is commitment. You know, there are many ups and downs you are going to see in your career as a teacher. And it is your only professional commitment that is going to distinguish you from the rest of the teacher. And third, which is equally important, is the lifelong learning. If you want to be an inspiring teacher, if you want to be a great teacher, we all must invest time and energy for keeping us abreasted with the new technologies and the development in the field in which you are working and all that. With these words, once again, I extend my warm greetings to the organizers and to each one of you, and also to my gurus who have helped me to reach this position. So thank you, and have a great time and have a great celebration today. Thank you once again.
It is so grateful to have you here with all of us. We would like to thank you in the form of a certificate.
Oh, lovely. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir. You have truly motivated us.
अब मैं हमारे आदरणीय प्रोफेसर विनय स्वरूप मेहरोत्रा जी से निवेदन करती हूँ कि वह अपनी मार्गदर्शन तथा विचारों से हमें प्रबुद्ध करें। आदरणीय प्रोफेसर विनय स्वरूप मेहरोत्रा जी एक बहुत अच्छे शिक्षक और मार्गदर्शक भी है।
Namaskar and a very good morning from India, Bharat, and a very good afternoon to all of you from Australia. At the outset, I would like to thank Dr. Yashpal Chawla ji for inviting me to this and also connecting me to this wonderful program this morning, which we are witnessing. I would also like to thank the Bandana Cultural School, especially the director, Dr. Tanima Banerjee ji, for inviting me to this wonderful event on the eve of the Teachers' Day. So a very happy Teachers' Day to all of you. It's a day that we celebrate in the honor of our ex-Vice President and then the President of India, Dr. Radhakrishnan ji. He was not just a politician, but also a great educationist. Mahatma Gandhi, as we all remember, was instrumental in getting us freedom, but he was also a great educationist, and he talked about 3H, that is head, heart, and hand. So connecting all these 3H is very important, and that's what we at Pandit Sundarlal Sharma Central Institute of Vocational Education has been propagating through the vocational education and training. You all know that we have been taught through a system of traditional learning, teaching learning methods. But in the 21st century, we are now using technology. And that is why it becomes very important that we have 21st century skills. For example, learning to learn. We have to be a lifelong learner. That's very important. I'm so happy to see the young faces on this day, the students, especially Anya Sharma, who has been comparing this even. Arushi Agarwal, I can see on the screen. Sachi Ladhani, a small girl there sitting over there. I'm also grateful to Dr. Ruchika, for the principal, for inviting us on this occasion and allowing us to meet the young students, and that too from Australia. Commander Moninder Singh, I can see there on the screen. So you all have made this happen, and connecting people not just from Australia but from India. It's a great event, I would say, that you have organized on this day. We all know that teachers are instrumental in not just motivating children, but also teaching and training them. Today, the challenge is how to connect whatever we teach in schools or colleges with the requirements of the world of work. It's not just the labor market, but also the social changes that are taking place in our world. And I think this Bandhana Cultural School would be very much instrumental in connecting teachings with the culture. The culture just doesn't mean about the social aspect of it, but also the knowledge, the religion, the various aspects of our daily life that we encounter with other people, the behavior. So the change in behavior is very important. And that is what a teacher does. We talked about 3 domains, the Bloom's taxonomy, when we say it's about cognitive, psychomotor, and affective domains. Now we all have to work in 3 domains. It's not just about learning, it's about how we behave. And that's what is the foundation of our culture, of our knowledge, of our actions that we have in whatever we do. So I think it's a great initiative that the Bandhana Cultural School, sitting in Australia, connecting people, not just connecting them, but also teaching them about music. And that is what has been talked about in the National Education Policy, that there should not be any hard separation between the curricular and co-curricular activities. So a teacher has to see that how they can use music to teach students, how they can use cultural ethos to teach students, the language. So all these things can be instrumental in teaching students. It's a great initiative, and I congratulate Dr. Tanima Banerjee for taking this initiative and keeping up this spirit of providing this connectivity of curricular and co-curricular. Thank you very much, madam. And I would like to thank from the core of my heart, Dr. Chawla, for inviting me. And he's a great friend of mine. He's always in touch with me, and we have been associated for long now. And he's, I would say, an inspiring teacher for all of us. In spite of his age, after retirement, sitting in Australia, he's connecting so many people. He's so energetic at this age that he's a great inspiration for all of us. We have him like a son who showers so much of light to all of us. Thank you, Dr. Chawla, once again, and wish you all the very best on this day. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Please accept a small gesture of gratitude in a way of certificate.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Next, we would like to call upon Dr. Moninder Singh. In celebrating Teachers' Day, we are privileged to welcome Councillor Dr. Moninder Singh. May I please request you to say a few words, sir?
थैंक्स बेटा. नमस्कार सभी को. हैप्पी टीचर्स डे. और पहले तो मैं सभी थैंक्स टू तनीमा जी, डॉक्टर चावला जी for bringing us all together, and the beautiful host from India, little girls. So I just remember those days when we were in the school and we didn't have even the basic knowledge how to conduct these things. So I remember I was in year 6 and There was a play on Bhagat Singh, Rajguru and Sukhdev. One who could talk a little bit, he was Bhagat Singh, and me and another one, we were just standing there and just doing like this, nothing else. So I think the time has gone and the kids are now really, really grown up. So really, really good. Thank you, beta. You are doing a great job. I wish happy Teachers Day. We are from the age when the teachers were in the education was in the public schools. There was no tuition, nothing. The teachers were really, really taking extra pain after the class hours to collect 5 or 10 brilliant students. They will spend extra hour or 2 hours every week for maths, English and other subjects. So just because they want extra result for the school, nothing else. So I think those were the times we were really, really blessed with the team of teachers of those times. And then we go on to the university, and I really admire everybody who played a great role in our life. One thing I would like to say that I'm the counselor at Blacktown City Council here in Sydney, Australia. We have exchange program with a lot of institutes around the globe, from Korea, China, and from other countries as well. So I don't think there's any reason why we can't have a student exchange with you guys from India. If anybody is interested, send me the email. I will ask the staff to work on that. 2019, we had a trade delegation to India. It was very successful. We visited Delhi, Mumbai, Chennai, and a lot of businesses from here were excited to see the opportunities back in India. But I think there's more opportunity to have cultural exchanges and student exchanges. So we are big city in a way, 400,000 is the population. From Australian standard, this is probably the biggest town in New South Wales. But in India, I think 400,000 is a very small number. But if you anybody interested, Tanima ji or Dr. Chawla ji, we can work on the logistics. And if the students want, once we are out of COVID lockdown, there could be some groups which can come over here and they can visit Australia. They can have experience. We can tie up with them, the local schools here in Blacktown. They can spend a week or 10 days. So, and then I think it will be a great experience. Thank you very much and enjoy your day. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you, sir. You have truly encouraged all of us. We would like to thank you in the form of a certificate.
Thank you.
You are such an inspiration, sir.
Thank you.
अखंड मंडलाकारं ज्ञातवेम येन चराचरं तत्पदर्शत येन तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। अब सभी विद्यार्थियों की ओर से शिक्षकों को धन्यवाद देने और उनका आभार व्यक्त करने के लिए गुरु वंदना के साथ आ रही है सना माहौल।
गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरु देवो महेश्वरा गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरवे नमः। श्रुतितत्त्वाय गुरवे नमः। गमगधीभावरसलसिताय गुरवे नमः। मम विधिं रागनरहरिं तं सद्गुरुं नमः। गुरु ब्रह्मा
It was a commendable performance. Devotion is always denoted as something peaceful, and this was really it.
माननीय देव सिद्धू जी, आपका साथ पाकर हम सभी सम्मानित महसूस कर रहे हैं। श्री देव सिद्धू जी, आपको शायद ही किसी परिचय की आवश्यकता है। आपने कई क्षमताओं से अपने विशिष्ट कार्य कर हम सभी को गौरवान्वित किया है।
Hello. Thank you so much. Such a warm welcome, and I'm happy to see everyone. And उम्मीद थी कि हम और पास से मिलते, सबको परफॉर्मेंस करते हुए देखते, और बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया। सबसे पहले हैप्पी टीचर्स डे टू ऑल द टीचर्स and the students as well. So I want to discuss one thing with teachers always. Being a trainer as well, I'm a trainer, so I'm part of that group. So teachers, there is a sometimes student comes to you and then ask you something. If you're not sure, I think better to say, wait, I will get back to you with the answer, rather than saying something which is not relevant or wrong, or something half. Because what happened in the past, like there is a story, it's one of the book, it's sociology book. They have a thing, if one if engineer make a mistake, there is one bridge can collapse or one building can collapse. If one doctor can make mistake and one patient would have died or maybe more. But if teacher make a mistake, the next generation can collapse. So teacher is actually such a big responsibility. It's actually a big a place where you actually see the future. So yes, children are our future, but the teachers have a biggest responsibility on their shoulders. You can make a good human beings, as well a great researchers, scientists, doctors. But again, we need to push our students with some good moral values, not making our children as a money-making machines. So if they have moral values, they will understand whatever I said in last 2 minutes. I won't take more of your time. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for inspiring us. We would like to present a certificate of appreciation.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Tanima and the team. That's about school. If I would say regarding your school, it's such a great work you're doing, in this country. That means we need it, because and that this is the time when children can learn about their own culture a little bit more. At home, you can't learn much. So I think there is a biggest role of Bandhana Cultural School to organize this event, and especially having kids inspired throughout this pandemic time while you're at home, keep you entertained, keep you busy, and keep you being creative. And I'm sure a lot of kids have more experiments, more drawings, more craft work, and more dancing moves. So thank you, Tanima ji. Thank you, everyone, and I wish you good luck.
कविता हृदय की भाषा है, जो एक हृदय से निकलकर दूसरे हृदय तक पहुंचती है। अब अवनी वर्मा अपनी हिंदी कविता प्रस्तुत करने आ रही है।
नमस्ते, मेरा नाम अवनी वर्मा है। मैं एक कविता सुनाऊंगी। तितली रानी कितनी प्यारी कितनी सियानी रंग बिरंगे पंख सजीले लाल गुलाबी नीले पीले फूल फूल पर जाती हो गुन 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 गाती हो कली कली पर मंडर जाती हो मीठा मीठा रस पीकर उड़ जाती हो अपने कोमल पंख दिखा सबद को उनसे है हिलाती तितली रानी कितनी प्यारी कितनी सुंदर तितली रानी इस बगिया में आना रानी तितली रानी धन्यवाद
बिल्कुल सही कहा गया है कि जिससे आनंद की प्राप्ति नहीं होती वह कविता नहीं होती और ये कविता सुनकर हम सबको आनंद की अनुभूति हुई है।
A teacher is like a candle who spends the whole life lightening up the lives of students. Now I would like to call upon Avisneha Mitra from Banna Cultural School, Sydney, Australia, to share her thoughts on our saviors, our teachers who always knew how to illuminate a soul with their light.
Happy Teachers Day 2021 to all the teachers present here today. I am thankful to all the teachers having provided me this opportunity of thanking you firsthand. Why do we celebrate this day has been told to me by my parents. A teacher, a philosopher, India's first vice president and second president. Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan is the man to whom India's Teachers' Day is dedicated. He was one of the most learned minds of the country. Every year on September 5th, the birth anniversary of Dr. Radhakrishnan has been celebrated as Teachers' Day across India. However, the World's Teachers' Day is a month later, that is 5th October 2021, while in Australia, the official date is indicated as 29th October 2021. Dr. Radhakrishnan was born in a poor priest family in Andhra Pradesh in 1888. He was a bright student and through scholarships completed his study. A great scholar, philosopher, and a Bharat Ratna awardee. When he was the President of India from 1962 to 1967, his students and friends requested him to celebrate his birthday. He replied, "Instead of celebrating my birthday, it would be my proud privilege if September 5th is observed as Teachers' Day." Since then, his birthday has been observed as Teachers' Day. During this period of Corona, the teachers' roles has changed. Reading in crisis, reimagining the future. The pandemic indeed has changed the way we get taught and learn. The online teaching has been started everywhere, but the way Dr. Tanima Banerjee, our loving teacher, has got us involved globally is the new way we are learning and enjoying the use of Google, WhatsApp, and Facebook. Missing to meet our friends to meet face-to-face has been adequately compensated by meeting new friends on Zoom, like today, learning dance, art, and calligraphy, in addition to my school subjects, has made a remarkable change, and I have made productive use of lockdown period that has reduced my screen time on useless things. I enjoy Bollywood with my parents, sitting in global art competitions, and this I am thankful to our teacher, Dr. Tanima Banerjee, in a unique way. She quote, "Books are the means by which we build bridges between cultures. True teachers are those who help us think for ourselves." A life of joy and happiness is possible only on the basis of knowledge and science. The end product of education should be a free, creative man who can battle against historical circumstances and adversities of nature. All our world organizations will prove ineffective if the truth that love is stronger than hate does not inspire them. A postage stamp is issued to honor him. A statue in Andhra Pradesh and many cities in India. We are dedicating and celebrating his birthday today in 2021 as Teachers' Day. Thanks to you all for listening to me. Thanks to my parents for guiding me. Thanks to Bandana Culture School, Sydney, and my teacher, Dr. Tanima Banerjee, for giving me an opportunity and guidance. Thanks to Dr. Y.B. Chawla for mentoring me on the subject. Thank you.
I must mention our deep sense of appreciation to you for your awesome speech. Art is not what you see, it's what you make others see. Then comes music. Music is itself an outburst of the soul. Let us welcome this fusion of art and music and call for the live instrumental performance with drawing by Mahavir Senior Model School, Delhi and Bandhana Cultural School, Sydney.
My name is Arpitwas. I am a student of Bandana Cultural School, Sydney, and I am to play Twinkle Twinkle Little Star Half Course.
Hello everyone, my name is Abhijit Balaji. I'm from Sydney, Australia. I'm a student of Bandana Cultural School, and today I'll be playing Radioactive by Imagine Dragons on the guitar.
Greetings to everyone. I'm Karthik Arora from India. I'm a student of Mahavir Senior Model School and I'm going to play an original composition of Western Scheme fused with Indian classical.
I've drawn Ganesha.
अति सुंदर संगीत एवं चित्रकला का बहुत ही प्रभावित और आकर्षक समन्वय था ये।
With pride and joy, now I invite Dr. Garima Tiwari, who is a dedicated, selfless police officer in Delhi Police. We would like to express our salutation, appreciation, and gratitude to police officers like you for their concerted effort and endeavors in maintaining the stability and order of our country. You demonstrate a high degree of bravery in executing your duties. Please enlighten us, ma'am, with your kind words.
Thank you so much. And a very, very warm good morning to all of you. And I just hope that all of you are having a very good time celebrating the Teachers' Day. I have a very good memory of my childhood when I used to be in the school and we used to celebrate the Teachers' Day. Or teacher is not somebody we only meet in school. They are the primary guru of our life. Because I still sometimes remember my teachers here now and then. They reflect in our personality. How do we behave? Sometimes we catch their words, their phrases, and we keep using them in our daily life. And sometimes, not sometimes, many of the times, our professional life is also guided by them in the future. Because what I feel is, when I work, I still remember one of my teacher who said that do not quit. If you are quitting something, it means that you are not being able to stand up for yourself. And I feel still sometimes when I am in trouble, I still remember my teacher's word that do not quit. And I just hold myself. And for example, since 3 days, I'm unable to sleep in my job profession is like that. I'm unable to sleep because of the crime in the area. But still, whenever I feel and yeah, now I'm not able to work, I still remember one of my teacher who used to teach me in 5th standard, Mrs. Singh. And she unfortunately died of cancer, but she was very old at the time. I was in 5th standard. And she used to, at that time, she used to teach us beneath the tree, and she used to teach us so many things. And I still remember I still use certain words that were used by my teacher. So while you people are celebrating Teachers' Day, these are the golden days of your life, because once you will grow up and you will enter into a professional life, you will only have the memories of these days, and these days will particularly shape up your personality. These days will completely shape you up of how you will react to the outside world, of how you will react to the society, and what kind of citizen you will become for the country. And that totally depends on the teacher you are meeting in the school, because we say that the school is in fact far ahead than home in teaching us. Because when we come to school, we have this sort of high regard, high respect for the teachers we have. So don't take them just teachers who somebody teaches you and just they will let go. After 10 years down the lane, you will remember them, you will remember their teachings, you will remember their behavior particularly. And these all will shape up, model up your personality, and it will be reflected in future. So very, very warm wishes to all the teachers in the school. And I really hope that this initiative today by online interaction with 2 schools together on one platform is so nice. And I was just listening to the music. Everybody was playing. The guitar was so nice. The synthesizer, the piano was so nice. The poem was so good. So many, 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 many hearty wishes to all of you.
Thank you, ma'am, for inspiring us. We would like to present a certificate of appreciation to you. Thank you, ma'am, for joining with all of us.
Thank you so much.
अक्षर अक्षर हमें सिखाते, शब्द शब्द का अर्थ बताते, कभी प्यार से कभी डांट से जीवन जीना हमें सिखाते, वही तो हमारे सच्चे गुरु कहलाते हैं। अब विधि कपूरवान शिक्षक दिवस पर अपने विचार प्रस्तुत करने आ रही है।
गुरु गोविंद दो खड़े काके लागू पाए, बलिहारी गुरु आपने गोविंदियो बताए। अर्थात कबीरदास जी ने इस दोहे में गुरु की महिमा का वर्णन किया है। वे कहते हैं कि जीवन में कभी ऐसी परिस्थिति आ जाए कि जब गुरु और गोविंद यानी ईश्वर एक साथ खड़े मिले, तब पहले किन्हें प्रणाम करना चाहिए? गुरु, क्योंकि गुरु ने ही गोविंद से हमारा परिचय कराया है, इसलिए गुरु का स्थान गोविंद से भी ऊंचा है। आदरणीय शिक्षकों और मेरे सभी साथियों को सुप्रभात। आज 5 सितंबर को हम सब यहाँ शिक्षक दिवस के उपलक्ष्य में एक साथ एकत्र हुए हैं। सबसे पहले यहाँ मौजूद सभी शिक्षकों और शिक्षिकाओं को मेरी तरफ से शिक्षक दिवस की हार्दिक शुभकामनाएं। इस अवसर पर मैं आप सबकी आभारी हूँ जो आपने मुझे मेरे विचार आप लोगों के समक्ष रखने का अवसर दिया। भारत में शिक्षक दिवस मनाने की शुरुआत वर्ष 1962 से हुई थी। भारत के पूर्व उपराष्ट्रपति डॉक्टर सर्वपल्ली राधाकृष्णन का देश की शिक्षा के क्षेत्र में बहुत बड़ा योगदान रहा है। उनकी जन्म दिनांक 5 सितंबर को हुआ था। उनके उपराष्ट्रपति बनने के बाद कुछ छात्रों को मित्रों ने उनका जन्मदिन मनाने की बात कही। यह सुनकर डॉक्टर राधाकृष्णन ने कहा, मेरा जन्मदिन मनाने की जगह अगर इस दिन शिक्षक दिवस मनाया जाए तो मुझे गर्व होगा। तब से आज तक हर वर्ष हमारे देश में 5 सितंबर को शिक्षक दिवस मनाया जाता है। इस दिन हम उन्हें याद करने के साथ सभी शिक्षकों का सम्मान और धन्यवाद करते हैं। भारतीय शिक्षक दिवस को बहुत अलग ही महत्व प्रदान करते हैं। यहाँ पर शिक्षक दिवस पर अपने गुरुओं का सम्मान करने का अपना एक अलग ही तरीका है। कुछ अपने गुरुओं के लिए उपहार लाते हैं, उनके लिए खत लिखते हैं, तो कुछ इस दिन गुरुओं के लिए विशेष स्पीच देते हैं। शिक्षक दिवस पर स्कूल, कॉलेज, कोचिंग स्थानों में नृत्य, संगीत और भाषण आदि कई तरह के मनोरंजक कार्यक्रम भी किए जाते हैं। हमारे माता पिता हमें प्यार और गुण देने के लिए जिम्मेदार हैं। हालांकि हमारे शिक्षक पूरा भविष्य उज्जवल और सफल बनाने के लिए जिम्मेदार हैं। वे हमें अपने निरंतर प्रयासों के माध्यम से हमारे जीवन में शिक्षा के महत्व से अवगत कराते हैं। वे हमारी प्रेरणा के स्रोत होते हैं जो हमें आगे जाने और सफलता प्राप्त करने के लिए प्रेरित करते हैं। वे हमें संसार भर के महान व्यक्तित्वों का उदाहरण देकर शिक्षा की ओर प्रोत्साहित करते हैं। शिक्षक दिवस सभी विद्यार्थियों के लिए अपने शिक्षकों के सम्मान और आदर में कुछ विशेष आयोजन करने का एक अद्भुत अवसर है। यह एक नए शिक्षक के लिए भविष्य में शिक्षा की ओर जिम्मेदार शिक्षक बनने के लिए प्रशंसा की तरह है। एक विद्यार्थी के रूप में मैं अपने जीवन में हमेशा शिक्षकों की आभारी रहूंगी। मेरे और सभी विद्यार्थियों की तरफ से सभी अध्यापकों को शिक्षक दिवस की बहुत बहुत बधाइयां। धन्यवाद।
Thank you so much for a remarkable and informative speech, Vidhi.
दूर करे अज्ञान सब, देकर ज्ञान प्रकाश। गुरु ही चारों वेद है, गुरु है सभी पुराण। अब हम सभी को गुरु की महिमा से अवगत कराने नृत्य एवं नाटक विभाग अपना नाटक प्रस्तुत करने आ रहा है।
मैं समय हूँ। सृष्टि के निर्माण के साथ ही मेरा जन्म हुआ। सृष्टि में जितनी भी घटना हुई हैं, मैं उन सबका साक्षी हूँ। संसार में जितने भी महान व्यक्ति हों, उन सबको उच्च शिखर तक पहुंचने में उनके गुरु शिक्षकों का हाथ है। संसार में ऐसे गुरु हुए हैं जिनके आशीर्वाद और शिक्षा के कारण इस देश को महान युग नायक मिले। आज मैं आपको ऐसे ही कुछ गुरुओं से परिचित कराऊंगा। गुरु विश्वामित्र।
गुरु विश्वामित्र को राम का प्रणाम। बहुत वर्ष पहले इसी स्थान पर मेरी कठिन और घोर तपस्या से प्रसन्न होकर देवताओं ने मुझे ये दिव्य शस्त्र दिए। अब समय आ गया है कि मैं ये दिव्य शस्त्र तुम्हें सौंप दूं। यह लो राम, अब यह तुम्हारे हैं। इनका सदुपयोग करना और सदा धर्म की रक्षा करना। जो आज्ञा गुरुदेव।
वास्तव में गुरु तो एक सागर के समान है। यह तो शिष्य की पात्रता पर निर्भर करता है कि वो गुरु से कितना प्राप्त कर सकता है। गुरु द्रोण।
वत्स, तुम्हें क्या दिखाई दे रहा है? गुरुदेव, अपना लक्ष्य यानी चिड़िया की आँख। अपना लक्ष्य साधो वत्स। जो आज्ञा गुरुदेव। अति उत्तम वत्स, अति उत्तम। मैं तुम्हें अवश्य विश्व का सर्वश्रेष्ठ धनुर्धर बनाऊंगा।
वास्तव में गुरु चाणक्य ने अखंड भारत का सपना दिखाया।
शिक्षक साधारण नहीं होता। प्रलय और निर्माण दोनों ही उसकी गोद में खेलते हैं। चंद्रगुप्त, आज मैं तुम्हारे हाथ में यह दंड दे रहा हूँ। इसी दंड से तुम्हें शास्त्रों व जीवन मूल्यों की रक्षा करनी है।
मैं अपने व्रत और कर्तव्यों के लिए वचनबद्ध हूँ आचार्य।
तो उठो चंद्रगुप्त, उत्तिष्ठ भारत।
गुरु रामदास।
राजे, स्वराज स्थापित करना ही तुम्हारा कर्तव्य है और इसके लिए तुम्हें दिन रात मेहनत करनी है और यही तुम्हारा निजी सुख है और स्वधर्म के लिए प्राण त्याग देना ही उनकी मुक्ति है। शुभ आज्ञा गुरुदेव।
चाहे भूतकाल हो या वर्तमान या भविष्य, शिक्षक के बिना संसार ज्ञान हीना है। गुरु का ज्ञान हमारे लिए उस प्रकाश की किरणों के समान है जो अंधकार को रोशन कर देती है।
तो बच्चों, आज मैंने जो आपको कहानी सुनाई उससे आपने क्या सीखा? तो आज की कहानी से हमने यह सीखा कि परिश्रमी सफलता की पूंजी है और जो भी कड़ी मेहनत करता है वो जीवन में जरूर सफल होता है और एक दिन ऊंचाइयों तक पहुंचता है। ठीक है, यदि मैं तुम सबको 100 रुपए दूं तो तुम उससे क्या क्या खरीदोगे? हाँ, 100 रुपए। अब बताओ तो क्या खरीदोगे?
सर, मैं अपने लिए एक वीडियो गेम खरीदूंगा।
अच्छा, मैं तो अपने लिए क्रिकेट मैच खरीदूंगा।
सर, मैं तो अपने लिए एक प्यारी सी गुड़िया खरीदूंगी।
सर, मुझे चॉकलेट्स बहुत पसंद है। मैं तो चॉकलेट ही खरीदूंगी।
अरे बेटा नरेंद्र, क्या सोच रहे हो? तुम क्या खरीदोगे?
सर, मेरी माँ को थोड़ा कम दिखाई देता है,
इसीलिए मैं उनके लिए एक चश्मा खरीदूंगा।
तुम्हारी मम्मी के लिए तो तुम्हारे पिताजी भी चश्मा खरीद सकते हैं, क्या तुम्हें अपने लिए कुछ नहीं खरीदना?
सर, मेरे पिताजी अब इस दुनिया में नहीं हैं और मेरी माँ मेरे लिए बहुत परिश्रम करती हैं। वह लोगों के कपड़े सिलकर मुझे पढ़ाती हैं और कम दिखाई देने की वजह से वह लोगों के कपड़े नहीं सिल पाती हैं। इसीलिए मैं अपनी माँ को चश्मा देना चाहता हूँ ताकि मैं अच्छे से पढ़ सकूँ और परिश्रम कर कर एक बड़ा आदमी बन सकूँ और मैं अपनी माँ को सारे सूट दे सकूँ।
वाह बेटा वाह, शाबाश, तुम्हारी सोच ही तुम्हारी कमाई। ये 100 रुपए मेरे वादे के अनुसार और ये 100 रुपए मैं तुम्हें अतिरिक्त उधार दे रहा हूँ। जब भी कमाओ तो लौटा दे। और मेरी हमेशा यही इच्छा रहेगी कि तुम इतना बड़ा आदमी बनो कि जब भी मैं तुम्हारे सिर पे हाथ फेरूं तो धन्य हो जाओ।
सर, मैं आपको निराश नहीं करूंगा।
30 साल बाद
नमस्कार सर।
कौन?
मैं कलेक्टर नरेंद्र। सर, शायद आपने मुझे अच्छे से पहचाना नहीं। याद कीजिए सर, आपने एक बार एक बच्चे को 100 रुपए उधार दिए थे और कहा था कि परिश्रम करके कुछ बन जाओ तो लौटा देना। आज अध्यापक दिवस है और मैं आपके वो उधार के 100 रुपए आपको लौटाने आया हूँ सर।
नरेंद्र, तू तो कितना बड़ा आदमी बन गया।
सर, ये सब आप ही की शिक्षा का परिणाम है।
शिक्षक जीवन की सही राह दिखाते हैं। जीवन क्या है हमें समझाते हैं। जब गिरते हैं हम हार कर तो साहस वही बढ़ाते हैं। ऐसे महान व्यक्ति ही तो शिक्षक गुरु कहलाते हैं।
Devotion simply means connectivity. It's an unquestionable connection. And this devotion to the teachers really went to our hearts. With pride and joy, now I welcome Mr. Ashish Agarwal, Mahavir Senior Model School alumnus, founder of www.scimen.com.
Ashish sir, you are unmuted. We are waiting. to hear from you.
Okay. Yeah, am I audible now? Yeah.
Yes.
First of all, I thank all the organizers and the organizing team for organizing such a wonderful program. It has really been a delight to be a part of it. And I especially congratulate Mrs. Tanima Banerjee and Mrs. Ruchika Sukhija for actually, being the torch bearers of this collaboration. It is wonderful. It is wonderful. And specifically, I would mention one word which Mrs. Tanima Banerjee mentioned: the electronic Wi-Fi and the mental vibes. They need to connect. Now, as I reflect back on my life, I realize the learnings and actualizations are all that life teaches you, and you grow by your experiences. Actualization of your learnings is the foundation of any cognitive or behavioral change that we go through. And as I, reflect back on my life milestones, the things that I have achieved, I started my journey as a student of MSMS, and then I became a parent here at MSMS. My two sons studied here, and now I practice as a counseling psychologist. So each milestone that I reflect back, I realize the contribution of my elders and my teachers, specifically at MSMS. They, pop up into my memories like flashbulbs. Every time I achieve something, every time I reflect back something, every time I create something, every time I get a new learning in my life, I realize where and which teacher contributed to this. And that, brings glory to the accomplishment altogether more. So today, to all the students and teachers and parents who are listening to me, I would simply say, learn to respect each teacher and take each learning with you in your life. And you never know in future which teaching, gives you which milestone. So both at Bandana Cultural School and MSMS, I would give this piece of advice to all the students and new learners. Thank you, congratulations, and all the best.
Thank you so much, sir, for enlightening us. Motivation. A good teacher can inspire hope, ignite the imagination, and instill a love of learning. Now we would like to invite Uday Sood with his poem.
Good morning, everyone. Today, I, Uday Sood of Mahavir Senior Model School, India, is going to present a poem on Teachers' Day. Why God created teachers? When God created teachers, He gave us special friends. When God created teachers, He gave us special friends to help us understand His word and truly comprehend. To help us understand His word and truly comprehend. The beauty and the wonder in everything we see, the beauty and the wonder in everything we see, was to help us make a better person with each discovery. Was to help us make a better person with each discovery. When God created teachers, He gave us special guides. When God created teachers, He gave us special guides to show us the ways in which to grow so we can all decide. To show us the ways in which to grow so we can all decide. How to give and how to do, how to give and how to do what's right instead of wrong, to lead us so that we can lead and learn how to be strong and learn how to be strong. When God created teachers in His wisdom and His grace, when God created teachers in His wisdom and His grace, was to help us make a better person in our band, make our world a better and a wiser place, was to help us learn to make our world a better and a wiser place. Thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you for this earnest recitation. Your performance have added a lot more charm to this event.
It's a great honor to have Mr. Satyabhushan Jain sir with us today. I know you don't need any introduction because you are the structure of humanity. So for enlightening us with your words here, I would like to call upon Mr. Satyabhushan Jain sir.
Good morning, everyone. First of all, I am extremely sorry for being very late because of some pujas are coming on for 8 days in our community, and there are gurus who are actually it was a little delayed. I thought I would be joining you by about 10 o'clock, but I am late. I am extremely sorry for this. Now, I really congratulate Vandana Cultural School and MSMS for arranging such a wonderful program. Whatever little I have seen, it reflects the intensity of the program and the culture that we are disseminating to the whole students and teachers abroad also. As Dr. Chawla has been taking very great initiative in introducing our Indian culture to the students and the society abroad. I really thank you all and wish you all the best. Now, what we are today, see, and I look back to my own self from the childhood, the grammar school till the FMS, whatever we have learned, it is because of our teachers. It's not what we are today is just because of our is only an effort. They teach us, the teachers shows us the path to progress, how to do work, and what work will help us in growing our career. And that actually has helped me to reach whatever place I have reached here today. And I really can pay my respects to the teacher. Even today, my teacher is my great asset, and I really respect them. Even though the teacher may be lesser in my age, then but still, teacher is a teacher. He is a guide. He is a friend. See, the teacher guides us to achieve our targets, to show us the way how to move in society, in education, in your career. Career building is the first step that the teacher looks to and guides the student to achieve. And I wish everyone, I won't take much time, and I really respect my teachers and wish my students, or all the students, to really take the teachings seriously. That will help them to become a very good citizen. And all the best to all of you. Thank you so much.
It is grateful to have you here with us. We would like to thank you in a form of certificate.
Oh my God, thank you so much. You are really so much, Dr. Ruchika, Srija, and Anima Banerjee. I thank you so much for this grace given to me. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Music shouldn't just be a tune, it should be a touch. Words make you think, music makes you feel, and a song makes you feel a thought. Now it's time for a live song by Tushara Chilukuri from Bandhana Cultural School, Sydney.
अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभं रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभं कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं कौन कहते हैं भगवान आते नहीं तुम्हें मीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं तुम्हें मीरा के जैसे बुलाते नहीं अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम् अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरं रामनारायणं नारायणं जानकी वल्लभम। कौन कहते हैं भगवान काते नहीं, कौन कहते हैं भगवान काते नहीं। देर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं, देर शबरी के जैसे खिलाते नहीं। अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम्, अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम्। रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभं, रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभं। कौन कहते हैं भगवान सोते नहीं, कौन कहते हैं भगवान
लेट ही नहीं आता।
माँ यशोदा के जैसे सुलाते नहीं, माँ यशोदा के जैसे सुलाते नहीं। अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम्, अच्युतं केशवं कृष्ण दामोदरम्। रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभं, रामनारायणं जानकी वल्लभम्।
भगवत गीता में श्री कृष्ण और अर्जुन का जो संवाद है, उस उपदेश के लिए श्री कृष्ण को जगत गुरु का सम्मान दिया गया है। अपने मधुर संगीत से वातावरण को संगीतमय बनाने के लिए धन्यवाद।
The melody is still echoing in my ears. It was a great pleasure to hear that, I must say. Her rhythm and harmony always find their ways into the inward places of the soul. Music expresses all of that which words can't do. It is so amazing to see both the schools doing this soulful amalgamation, and I have truly never seen this before, where two schools from two different worlds have come together for the function. For making this auspicious day more memorable, let us call Arnav Mutyam from Bandhana Cultural School, Sydney, and Harshit Garg and Atishay Jain from Mahavir Senior Model School, Delhi, for the instrumental jamming session.
संगीत की धुनों में हम सभी को मंत्रमुग्ध करने के लिए धन्यवाद।
The man of distinct vision and a fountainhead of illuminating ideas, an idol of knowledge and experience, inspiration to all of us. May I invite our Honorable Mr. Yashpal Chawla sir to say a few kind words.
Okay, just a minute. On this bright sunny day and windy day here in Sydney, I am seeing the winter is weaning out and summer is ready. And at this time when I am hearing all this lovely music, lovely participation of the students, I've heard lovely golden nuggets of the luminaries, our guests of honors, lovely presentation by the enlightened children, groomed by the highly talented teachers. Really, I'm telling you, I stand amazed with no words to say at the end of today's program. Wonderful. I had the opportunities to travel abroad, stay abroad for longer durations, and in those countries also, wherever I was posted, I've been doing my endeavor to bring the Indian community out of their respective shells to celebrate the functions with full enthusiasm. And I'm thankful to the entire team of the students and the teachers, including the management of the two schools, who have done exceptionally well. The honored guests have lighted the children's path and media to carry in the message. I will not be able to say as nicely as Vidhi has said, but let me try. Apuv kopi koshim vidate tav bharti vyatyo vriddhi mayati shamayati sanchayat. शिक्षा का उपयोग करें, अधिक से अधिक सहयोग करें, सीखें भी सिखाएं भी. So that's what my message was, and I will say you have made my day and thank you very much. वो विधि ने बोला था बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. I have enjoyed that.
Thank you, sir. You have truly guided us.
Thank you very much.
We are so honored and privileged to have Sri S.L. Jain sir amongst us, who hardly need any introduction.
Thank you, Dr. Chawla. I just heard you, Satbhushan ji, Ashish Agarwal ji, dear students and everyone. It is really a great pleasure to be part of this function, though I am late because of the Paryushan Parv that is going on in India and all over the world, which is the Parvadhiraj, the biggest Jain festival or celebrations of self-purification. So I was also occupied in that, and as soon as I got free, I came and joined, and the performances that I saw, a few of them have been excellent, Mrs. Ruchika Sukhija, the principal, and Dr. Banerjee. They deserve our best congratulations for bringing the students of the two countries together. And I hope that more and more of such programs will be initiated, started in future. And Dr. Chawla's blessings will be available to us always. And the cooperation of all the teachers, students of the two countries, the guests of honor, they will also be available. I feel privileged to be part of this program. And all the best to you. And please, all the students, try to imbibe the advice given by all the learned speakers to you in a planned way, so that you bring glory to your family, to your parents, to the schools in which you are, and you become very creative, intelligent, contributing citizens of the countries. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir, for inspiring us. We would like to present a certificate of appreciation.
एसएल जैन साहब सबको सर्टिफिकेट देते हैं, तो इनको हम ये छोटी सी चीज क्या देंगे? वी शुड हैव कंटिन्यूअस गुड विशेस फ्रॉम हिम। सर्टिफिकेट दे के इनको पास जाके फूलों का गुलदस्ता देंगे।
सही बात। धन्यवाद सत्यभूषण एसएल जैन जी। एसएल जैन जी, धन्यवाद।
Thankfulness is the beginning of gratitude. Gratitude is the completion of thankfulness. Thankfulness may consist merely of words. Gratitude is shown in acts. I would maintain that thanks are the highest form of thought and that gratitude is happiness doubled by wonder. With this,
की पहचान सिखाने के लिए धन्यवाद। मुझे बड़े सपने दिखाने और आकाश को चूमने का साहस देने के लिए धन्यवाद। मेरा मित्र, गुरु और प्रकाश बनने के लिए धन्यवाद।
So let me thank everybody for joining this wonderful collaborative endeavor. I congratulate all the students, Dr. Tanima, Dr. Chawla, Jain sir, for being here and for encouraging the students. And thank you so much for this wonderful show. Thank you, everyone.
once a great man said, "Be thankful for what you have. You will end up having more. If you concentrate on what you don't have, you will never ever have enough." The way to develop the best that is in a person is by appreciation and encouragement. I feel proud to present the vote of thanks on this memorable day for showing gratitude to our beloved teachers. First and foremost, I would like to thank our dedicated teachers because this day only belongs to their hard work. I bid a very warm welcome to all the renowned speakers and delegates who took out their valuable time and joined us to be a part of this celebration. We are honored to have you all with us. I would also like to thank our management for encouraging us to do this amazing program. I thank all the dignitaries who have joined us across the hemispheres. Then I would like to thank our collaborating school, Bandana Cultural School, Sydney, Australia. And this is truly a tremendous thing because after being from two different corners of the world, we together successfully made this a memorable and an everlasting celebration. Next come our performers. We appreciate and understand how much practice you must have done for making this program a grand success. I would also like to thank the parents who helped the participants for doing such great performances. I thank each person who became a part of this program And how can I forget our lovely audience who spared their precious time? I would also like to extend my gratitude to all the friendly media partners for their support that strengthens such initiatives. Thank you all for being there. Have a nice day. Jai Jinendra.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Ms. Ruchika.
So much, ma'am. Thank you so much, Dr. Chawla and everyone else. Thank you, my wonderful team. I have been, saying so much, but I think this is the time to thank you all for being so wonderful and for actually showcasing the students' talent in such a way that everywhere the students are highlighted. Thank you. A lot goes into it. Thanks a lot.
Very true indeed. Thanks to all the participants, Dr. Chawla ji for mentoring all of us, and all the teachers of MSMS school, coordinators, and parents. Parents are definitely work hard. Thanks to you, all of you, and once again, wish you all a very, very happy Teachers' Day to everyone. Thank you.